Hello everybody, welcome back to another Gordon Aviation YouTube video, and today I want to do a little special airport. I'm back in Tennessee right now. Well, by the time you're watching this, I'm probably back in Maryland again. But I don't have a whole lot of time here. I've only got like 4 days or something, like 5 days. So I didn't feel like doing a very intensive Dulles update. It takes, 4 days to set it up and then a day to record. So I would have spent all my time working on Dulles, so I decided to do a small little airport that I didn't take a flight out of it recently, but I have taken flights out of it before. I was just kind of in this northern Michigan area, and if you can guess the airport by the terminal shape, it is Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City, Michigan. It is a very small regional airport in northern Michigan. In 2019, only about 420,000 people passed through the airport. That's around 2,000 people per day. And in the summer, it's a very big bump in seasonal traffic because of northern Michigan being a very big tourist destination in the summertime. And I'm thankful to be going to go to northern Michigan a lot. To see family and stuff, and the reason why I want to do this airport is because recently a few of my family members did just take flights in and out of this airport, and it's an airport that I've been really close to. I've flown almost all U.S., like almost every single U.S. major airline in and out of this airport, from U.S. Airways and Continental to United and American. So yeah, it's quite a really little cool airport in northern Michigan. But without further ado, let's get into the update. The first aircraft for this little mini one-off update, parked at Gate 1, we have the United Express Embraer ERJ 170 in the Continental Merger livery. As of now, I'm pretty sure that there are no 170s painted into the new livery. You might have to fact check that, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. But he arrived in from Chicago O'Hare late last night. He overnighted and is heading back out to Chicago O'Hare this morning. And the back to Chicago O'Hare morning, it was like, I believe it's 7:15, 8:15, something like that, departure time. I actually took this flight back in October 2020 on the United Express 170, parked at Gate 1, just exactly like this. It was a very cool flight, one of my first times boarding via a ramp stairs, as you would call it. It's definitely a very cool flight. Only about 40 minutes, so it doesn't really give you a whole lot of time to actually enjoy the flight. But it was a very cool flight. But anyway, like I said, he arrived in from Chicago O'Hare last night and is going to be doing a turn back to Chicago O'Hare with me on it in the morning. And here we have another seasonal flight. We have the United Airlines 737-700 in the new livery, which is currently getting loaded up for Chicago O'Hare after coming in from Chicago O'Hare. That was a little bit confusing, I know. But basically, United goes ham with the O'Hare flights in the summertime because a lot of people from Illinois do come to northern Michigan to escape the Chicago weather and all that. So thank you for the money that you provide into northern Michigan, but no thank you. And why do you do this to, like, the mayhem? I go vacationing in northern Michigan in a small town about an hour west of Traverse City. It's called Frankfort, small town. I've never seen it this busy. I just got back from there, and I've never seen it this busy before. And it's like bustling with people. Like it's permanent population of 2,000, but it just gets really crowded. And a lot of people sent there from Illinois. So thank you for the money you provide into Illinois, or into northern Michigan rather. But no thank you to the traffic and the lines and the wait times and everything you bring along with that. So anyway, like I said, this United 737-700 arrived in from Chicago O'Hare, and he's getting ready for a flight back out to Illinois. Right here we have the American Eagle CRJ 700. Again, you know the drill about the Air France livery. Well, let's just pretend it's the regular American CRJ 700. I have a SkyWest one on order, but I think about canceling the order because I don't really like it, and there's no point buying it. But anyway, like I said, or like I'm about to say, he arrived in from Dallas-Fort Worth. He'll be overnighting and heading out to Philadelphia in the morning. The Dallas-Fort Worth flight is seasonal. the Philly flight is seasonal. Really, the only routes that we have in the darkest months of winter are Phoenix, provided by Allegiant in Phoenix, St. Petersburg, Clearwater. We have Chicago here from United, and we have Detroit from Delta, and then we have, again, Chicago from American. Those are really the only flights we get in the darkest months of winter when there's not a whole lot of demand. But anyway, like I said, he arrived in from Dallas-Fort Worth, is overnighting, and will be heading out to Philadelphia in the morning. And here, just about to start his takeoff roll on the runway, we have the United Express Embraer ERJ-145 operating on behalf of Commute Air. He's about to take off on the runway and head out to Newark. After arriving in from Newark, again, there's another seasonal flight that United does out of Traverse City. And then right here, almost ready for pushback, we have the United Airbus A319 in the new livery by Gemini Jets. This is a really good model, especially in this really perfect light. Anyway, he's almost ready to push back for Denver. The stair truck just pulled away. They're just doing a final inspection, and he's almost about ready to push back, like I said, for Denver International Airport. Again, that's another seasonal route. He arrived in from Denver and is going back out to Denver. That's a seasonal route, like I said. And he's just about to push back after they do one final inspection of the engine. And then he'll push back for Denver. And here we have an Allegiant flight. We have the Allegiant Airbus A319, which he arrived in from Orlando Sanford, a seasonal flight, and is going to be heading out to Phoenix Mesa, which is a non-seasonal flight. They do that even in the winter, so snowbirds like my grandparents can go to Phoenix if they want to. Yeah, they do that flight in all weather, so he's currently kind of just mid-turnaround, getting the bags loaded on and everything, and he will be heading out to Phoenix Mesa after arriving in from Orlando Sanford. And here we have another seasonal flight. We have the United Express CRJ-200 operating on behalf of Air Wisconsin. He arrived in from Washington Dulles International Airport and will be heading back out there in the morning. He's going to do an overnight and then head back out in the morning. Now, again, one of my family members did take this flight from Dulles to Traverse City. Again, this is, I talked about my other Dulles update. But yeah, like I said, he arrived in from Dulles and will be heading back out to Dulles in the morning. And here we have the final aircraft for this update. We have the Delta Connection CRJ-700, which is currently pulling into the gate from Minneapolis-St. Paul, and will do a turnaround and go back out to Minneapolis-St. Paul. Now, I would have my Delta CRJ-900 operate this route, but unfortunate news with that plane. I put it on a shelf, and then I got up one morning, and the shelf's in my room. I got up one morning and was stumbling around to turn on the light in my room, and I knocked into that shelf, which put the Delta CRJ-9 on the floor, and broke the horizontal stabilizer. And I've yet to reglue it. I will reglue it, but I just do not have the time right now. So we're going to have to deal with the 700 for now, unfortunately. But he arrived in from Minneapolis-St. Paul, and will be going back out to Minneapolis-St. Paul once he's done pulling into the gate. Now, Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is located in Traverse City, Michigan, and serves the greater northern Michigan area. Traverse City Cherry Capital opened in 1936 and serves as a Coast Guard outfit to this day, and it is meant to replace grass fields of the time. The largest airline that I could conduct by my research was United Airlines, with their largest destination, passenger-wise, being Chicago O'Hare International Airport. They are a pretty big airline globally as well. Now, Traverse City Airport is small, relatively, in size and passenger volume. It does have very seasonal traffic in the summer. Only around 429,000 people flew through it in 2019, with around 85,000 aircraft operations that same year. And that is expected with the highly summer seasonal traffic. Let's talk about a couple incidents. On April 12, 2007, a Northwest Airlink CRJ-200 operated by Pinnacle Airlines inbound from Minneapolis-St. Paul overran the runway at Traverse City Airport in the snow. The 52 people on board were uninjured, and everybody made it out safely, but the aircraft did have substantial damage. And that does conclude this update of Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, located in northern Michigan. Thank you guys for watching so much. There's not really a whole lot. I will be posting new content hopefully soon, but if you can see over there, Dulles is kind of just sitting in peace and waiting for me to get the time to go finish, well, not finish it, but get the time to go do an update of it. So I will try and do that eventually. I hopefully will be able to do it soon. But I just want to do this cool little one-off airport update of Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport. So thank y'all for watching this video so much. And yeah, peace.